All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for watching the daily vlog with John Lee from 1983. Yo, what's up? This is John Lee from 1983. Maybe I gotta get my active voice together. Yo, what's up? This is John Lee from 1983. Now that comes off, and that's but then I have to speed up my voice. Well, hold on, let me reframe that. If I don't talk faster than what I normally sound, then when it translates over to the daggone video, it doesn't sound the way that it should sound. Or am I just tripping? I know, I gotta get the website back together. Well, the website's up, but the website has not been updated. So I gotta get someone who has the capability. You gotta go back into the market of depending upon people to help facilitate your dream. It can be a challenge, I'll tell you that much, it really can be. Yeah, I had like 2 studios, and each studio had its own experience. I remember my first studio, it was a partnership I did with Mid online. She wanted some photography work done. Yeah, it's early morning, so I gotta have something to eat. I'm still diabetic, you know. Yeah. Plus the hotel. One of the things I learned about being a dude is that it's the convenience. I gotta wake up in the morning, you gonna serve me some eggs, some meat, some coffee. I'm not even be looking forward to it, but it's practical. And sometimes being practical is all that is needed. Like, we don't always have to stunt because we're capable of stunting. Case in point, I went back to being bald. Having hair and working in my profession is literally a liability. Trying to find a barber to keep up with all the crap needed so I can facilitate a look is asinizing. Yes, I love the way my locks look. I love the way Wade had put my Philly fur on. I love how LJ can take a pack of hair and make something happen. But what I don't love, this is what everybody needs to understand. What I don't love is being in places with people who do not know my need, because I'm not part of their community. Therefore, they do not have that know-how. They don't have that incentive, because our personal relationship's not there. It's a relationship strictly based off of service being provided. Whereas most of my barbers, for the most part, I'm cool with outside of the clippers. And that's how I like to have my relationships in general, outside of the business. But we met because of business. You feel me? Like, fast forward, say what, 15 years or 10 years or 12 years, however long it's been since that first studio. Perspective has allowed me to see something different. Most of my friendships that were forged through assimilation, they don't exist today. In fact, I had a friend that I met later in life hit me up, and I told him, I divorced you and gave you your walking papers. You're not the type of friend that I want to have in my life. So I need not to have you as a friend. And for the most part, most of my childhood friends, very much so the same way. I had to remove people out of my life that were not serving me no light. If you wasn't pouring into me and I wasn't able to pour back into you, then essentially we had just confirmed to each other that we were no longer holding each other in that regard. And people sometimes think that you have lifelong relationships with them, and your lifelong relationship is contingent upon you pouring into that relationship, maintaining that relationship. Just like I have to maintain these relationships with my barbers, because if I don't have a LJ by me, if I don't have a way within vicinity, if I don't have a Mickey the barber by me, essentially I'm a lost cause, because I have to establish with people who are established in their community, who have the time to take on a new client, but doesn't have the time to really learn and understand that relationship is a two-way street. There's gonna be times you jack my hair up, I'm gonna come back to you because we have a working relationship. There's times I'm gonna call you and say, listen, I need special consideration. You know, I'm bald, my hair needs help, it's a 911. I have to be in front of people, I don't wanna be looking back. If we honor our relationships and the relationship that we have, and keep, sky's the limit. But when we don't respect each other and see the correlation, then love is lost. And from my first business endeavor to now my new business endeavor, the hard parts, and I had to learn from them. I feel like I've learned enough to step back in the facade, or step back in the regard of photographer, but from a different perspective. I went as far as I wanted to go with photography, but now it's time for me to take the light that was shined on me and shining on someone else. And I look forward to it. Like, to have the ability to influence a child in a perspective and give them the gift in a form I didn't even know I needed at the time. It's my rite of passage. It's my right to be. I want to act out on this right. So I can't wait to mentor both online and in person children from within my to aspire to move into graphic design and photography, and might have a question and might need an answer. I want to be a source to our community and mentor for free. So anybody who's savvy with these websites, please comment, holler at me, professionals who are willing to help me with this vision. Oh yeah, straight up.